In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the mental ray checkerboard texture. So the checkerboard texture can be found inside the Textures pull-down menu. So let's scroll down, and down toward the lower area, you should see the MIB texture checkerboard. So this is what we're going to use. Now this can be just simply applied to any of our existing mental ray base shaders. So if we were to connect this up to the diffuse of our base shader, you can see the result here. However, like a lot of these other texture nodes, this particular checkerboard texture won't work just on its own. So we have to add a couple of extra nodes in here. One is the remap. So this is what will allow us to change the actual coordinates or the number of repeats that will happen in this checkerboard texture. So this actual remap node will go into the coordinates slot. And now, into this remap node, we need to plug in the texture vector. So we'll plug that into the input, and now, once these two nodes are hooked up properly, we can get the full result of this checkerboard texture. So let's take this and make sure it's been applied to our plane. And let's take a quick render of this. And now you can see the result of this checkerboard texture. Now if we want to get more of a pattern in here, all we have to do is go back to the remap node and now start to increase the number of repeats. So let's say we want to give this 5 repeats across the board here. And let's just double check to make sure that this is being applied correctly, and it looks like it is. And there we go. Now we have a basic checkerboard texture. Now with this checkerboard texture, we have the ability to actually maintain a lot of control over this. So we do have a lot more attributes available to us than what we would normally have with just the standard Maya checkerboard. So with this, you can see how we can begin altering things like the X size, or rather the vertical stripes. So you can see as we start to shrink those down, we can either eliminate those completely or just make them much, much smaller. So we do have that capability. We can also do the same thing for the vertical stripes, or rather the horizontal stripes. So we can begin scaling these down and altering those as we see fit. So we can start to get a variety of patterns with this. Now the X attribute really won't do anything because this is strictly an XY coordinate. Now down just below, we have the ability to start to influence the colors of all of these various pieces. So we can start to change the colors of these horizontal stripes. So if we wanted to maybe give these a little bit different color, we do have that capability. And we can also start to come in and change a lot of these other areas as well. So we can start to influence the color of some of these larger blocks. Some of these you may not notice much of a change. But you can see that we do have a much greater level of control over this versus what we would have if we were to normally just use the standard Maya checkerboard. However, if you did just need a standard checkerboard pattern, most all of these mental ray base shaders are fully compatible with the Maya versions of these shaders. So if you did just need a standard checkerboard, all you would need to do is just double click on this base shader node, and we want to hook this into the diffuse, and we can just use the standard Maya checker, and there we go. So we can go about this using that particular method if the situation calls for it. So that's a look at the mental ray checkerboard texture.